Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Ultra Shark. And woo! Overwatch is dead.
Woo!
So anyway, Overwatch died along with the Queen while I was gone. And so I thought, as a nice way to remember Overwatch, let's go through and rank all the characters from the original game. And this will be Overwatch 1 characters and movesets. None of the reworks from Overwatch 2, because as you can see, my game is still downloading. And then I've gotten to wait in like the 3,000 person queue that people are getting, apparently. So that's going to be fun. Thank you, Blizzard, for being a great company. But anyway, let's talk about some Overwatch heroes. I've been playing Overwatch for a couple years now. And it's kind of weird I haven't talked about it on this channel, because it's probably my favorite shooter. I mean, the only two I really play a lot are Overwatch and Fortnite, so, I mean, not much competition there. But, like, I love games a lot that have a large roster of characters that all play completely differently. That's why I like Smash and Unite so much. It's because there's a large group of characters, and you can hone in on a couple of them that are your favorite playstyles. So, I thought, let's go through and let's rank all the Overwatch heroes. I've already ranked all the Smash characters. Ranking all the Unite characters are probably going to come soon. But anyway, let's get into this. The worst character in the game, drum roll please. I don't think you know how drum rolls work.
I don't.
It's Mei. Who's shocked? We all knew it was Mei. Mei's the worst character in the game. Mei is a moveset designed to make you and the opponent play the game less, and that's a bad character design. A moveset around freezing is not fun. It will never be fun. Stop making gimmicky movesets that involve freezing the opponents in various video games. My gosh. But yeah, everyone knows Mei sucks. Everyone agrees Mei is the worst character in Overwatch. But the second worst character in Overwatch, that's where the real contention comes in. Because a lot of people would put characters like Bridget, Bastion, maybe even Ariza. I am putting Moira, because Moira sucks. If you're playing as Moira, surprise, you're only doing tick damage to the opponent. It's like playing Pokemon, but only using Toxic. And if you're playing against Moira, oh my gosh, not only do you have a character that can fully heal their team in a matter of seconds, but you also are fighting a character that does more damage and DPS than some DPS characters. They also have one of the best frickin' ultimates in the game. So there's just nothing good when you're fighting this character. Moira sucks. I don't understand why people put up with Moira. They're the second worst character in all of Overwatch. Now we're on to a lot of characters I don't care about. So we are going to speed through the next couple characters. I'm just going to give a quick reason why I don't like them. So, speedrun mode. Symmetra. Symmetra's boring. Symmetra does nothing interesting. Symmetra's cringe. Widowmaker and Ashe. These two are tied for the spot, fourth worst, because I'm not good enough at video games to play snipers. I never play snipers in any game because I'm not good at snipers. Ashe gets the edge here because they're less a sniper. Widowmaker is just the biggest, most sniper character in the entire game. But Ashe at least has like the dynamite thing and the shot back thing. They're kind of cool. So they get the bump here just slightly. And the next characters are also a tie. Zarya and Reinhardt. These characters, if you want to play a tank, play someone more fun. There's so many tanks in this game. Why would you sit with the character that just holds a shield out the whole game or just makes a shield for their teammates the whole game? Wouldn't you want to deal damage? Like, yeah, the point of a tank is to protect your teammates. But, I don't know. These two are boring and garbage. Then right above them is the third worst tank in the game, Sigma. I don't want to lump these with the other two because Zarya and Reinhardt, they play very similarly. Sigma plays very unique. He has the whole bullet things that deal very big damage. He can throw a rock at you. He does the funny gravity thing. He makes a shield. He's weird. He's interesting. I don't know if I like him. He's fine. If I was put at gunpoint and said to play Sigma, I'd be like, all right, fine. I wouldn't be like, just take the shot like I would with Mei or frickin' Moira. But anyway, next is Sombra. So here's the thing. I said I'm not good at snipers. I'm also not good at stealth. The way I play games is I like to just run in, deal the most damage as possible, and then get the heck out of there. You'll see that with my most favorite characters. But Sombra is a very quiet and sneaky moveset where you're supposed to sneak up behind people and then hack them and then deal damage and get away quickly. I can't do that. I'm not good at games where I have to be silent and invisible and sneak up on people. Yeah, no, not a fan. Next, I'm filming a video. Go away. Not right now. Editing. Whoa, I'm going to have to wait for it to load an iMovie now. That's great. The next character is Soldier 76. So, this one's interesting because overall, I like 76's moveset. 76 is an interesting and fun character, and I can see why people made him. However, the fact that when you're shooting, the gun just slowly rises up while you're shooting is the most infuriating thing I can think of. It's like playing with Joy-Con drift. Why would you willingly play this? I don't get it. I just hope they fix it for Overwatch 2 so much because my gosh, I hate this. Why would I want to play a character that makes me feel like my Joy-Cons are drifting when I'm playing with a Pro Controller? Thank you, Overwatch. Great game. Next is Doomfist. That concludes my opinions on Doomfist. Next is Ana. This is the only sniper I'm kind of alright at because the thing with this one is that they shoot a bullet that makes your opponent stop moving. So then you can sniper them. Which, funny little caveman brain knows how to do that. They see that when opponent is asleep, yes, you can shoot them. They're moving around and doing crap. Sorry, Widowmaker, you're never getting any playtime. But when I can put them to sleep, yeah. Also, they're a healer character, and I'm generally better at healers than I am DPS anyway. So, yeah. Next is Ariza. A lot of people hate Ariza, and I don't really get why. Like, yeah, they're boring, but, like, they're not awful. I think the thing that makes Ariza this low, they would be higher, but a while ago I was playing one single match where all the Ariza did was sit in a corner and make a bubble shield around himself, and no one on our team dealt enough DPS. It was like a Reinhardt, a Junkrat, Sombra, weird stuff like that don't deal much DPS. They just sat in the corner, waited, and just sat behind a shield, and then they just killed you. And if you destroy the shield, whoop, there's another one. And they were unkillable, and we lost the game. And it was the most infuriating game of Overwatch I've ever played. So that's why Ariza is this low. And then next we have Hanzo, which could be argued to be a sniper. I do not play them as a sniper. The storm arrows are a funny little move, and I will run in and storm arrow you every day of the week. I don't remember which one it is. It's either McCree or Cassidy. One of those two is this character's name, and they're next. I'm going to go with Cassidy because I think that's right, but I don't know. I don't ever play them much, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, they have funny revolver, and the only reason I like them and play them every once in a blue moon is their secondary shot where they just shoot their entire gun immediately. That's cool. I like that. They're fine. Next is Genji. I adore Genji's playstyle and moveset and how he works. I'm just not good enough to play him. You'll see that with a lot of these characters. I don't play this game religiously, and so I don't know every single character unbelievably well. My top 5-ish I can play fairly competently. Things like Genji, though, I'd love to be good at Genji, because Genji is stupid fun. But man, they're just so squishy. Next we have Baptite. I'm just gonna call him Baptist. Because that's kind of funny. Baptist is interesting. He has the funny jump move, and he heals his teammates, and he has the gun that Soldier 76 should have. That shoots like a gun does, and doesn't go... Why are you even called Soldier 76? Shouldn't you be trained to hold the gun correctly so it doesn't end up going flying? You're a terrible soldier. I understand why you died. Is that too far? I don't know if that's too far.
Soldier 76 died? What does that mean?
Overwatch lore makes no sense.
Lore?
Yep. Funny shooter game have lore. The game itself is not canon. Overwatch is not canon to Overwatch. This game's lore is a mess. I'm going to talk about Torbjorn now. Torbjorn is kind of funny. He make little turret. He hit turret with hammer. He vomit with lava. He's short. He's very short, which is funny.
Funky Scrunklo.
Funky little Scrunklo man. And that concludes my opinions on Torbjorn. Next is Bridget. Bridget's fine. I know a lot of people. Is it Bridget or Brigitte? I don't like pronunciation. I think it's Brigitte because she doesn't. It's not an English word. I think it's Brigitte. I'm gonna go with Brigitte because that sounds better. Brigitte. They have the hammer, which I played them for a couple months until I realized the hammer actually healed people when you hit them with it. So I'm very good at this game, as you can tell. The shield that stuns is very fun. I know it's getting removed, but I think it's kind of funny. You get to bonk people off the map. Bridget is fun. They're just kind of boring, which is sad because I like their moveset. They're like Genji, except instead of being hard, they're boring. Next is Diva. And Diva is the reason that I'm judging these characters not only by their play style, but also what it feels like to play against them. Because generally, I don't have much problem playing against characters. Like, if you see a Reaper, you're like, oh, I stay back. If you see a frickin' Roadhog, you're like, oh, I stay away from Chain. If you see a Doomfist, you're like, oh, I stay away from Meteor Strike. Diva, you don't get to make that choice. If you hear nerf this across the map, you're dead. As long as you can see it, you're dead. Which is... I don't care how they are to play. That frickin' ultimate makes me mad. What is that word? Mercy. Mercy is the easiest character to play in Overwatch.
It's an Undertale button. How can you forget it?
I thought it said Mary. Because I write C's wrong. But yeah, they're the easiest character to play in the game. You hold down one button and switch which person you're targeting, and you've successfully become MVP. They're good. They're fine. They're the easiest characters, so of course I know how to play them. They're good. And then for the official number 11, an honorable mention for the top 10, we have Reaper. Because Reaper is very, very fun, but he's also very, very annoying. Because if your opponent is competent, you're going to probably lose that fight. But luckily, Overwatch players all share one brain cell, which makes fighting stupid people really, really funny with Reaper. Because you hit them twice and they're dead. The only thing I'm really rocky on in Reaper's playset is his teleport, because it takes 12 years and doesn't get you anywhere. You're supposed to teleport into combat, but my brain always thinks, oh, people hurt me, run, and I try to teleport away and I get killed because it takes forever. Which is annoying, but Alright, we're into the top 10. So these are all the characters I actually enjoy, I know how to play, and play frequently. Number 10 is Echo. Echo is interesting because I like the flight, I like the sticky bombs, I like the gun, but their ultimate is polarizing because I feel like the only point of the ultimate is you just want to become another tank for your team because 3 tanks makes you unkillable, or like become a Mercy or something. But if the opponent doesn't have that on their team, sucks for you, looks like you're becoming Zarya. Or sucks for you, it looks like you're becoming Widowmaker. It's weird. I'm not a fan. I don't really like their ultimate much. But generally, Echo's normal moveset's very good. Number 9 is Tracer. Because like I said, I like to go into combat, shoot the crap out of people, and then get out of there fast. And that's Tracer's whole moveset. The first time I played Tracer, I horribly killed myself with Pulse Bomb. And it was really funny. But it was sad. Next is Lucio for number 8. Lucio is stupid cool. The fact that they get boring after a while is sad because, man, they're freaking cool. You can slide on walls. You can you can bonk people off the map. You can sorry, Mr. Camera, that I kicked you. Bonk people off the map. You can heal them. You can run around quickly. You can get friends places. It's great. Love them. They're cool. Number 6. No, I can't count. Number 7 is Bastion. Let me explain. A lot of people hate Bastion, which is fair. A lot of people wanted Bastion to get a rework, which is fair. He got a rework, which is fair. But, like, come on. Being able to just shred through tanks is a little bit fun, you have to admit. Yeah, the healing is weird. Yeah, that he's annoying to fight against because he just shreds through you. Yeah, Bastion players are all stupid. Do I care? No, Bastion's fun. I like to just rip through people. It's cool. Number 6 is Roadhog. Roadhog was one of the first characters I really started playing, so I have a soft spot for him there. The chain, obviously fun, cool, effective, it works. Being able to just sit and inject yourself with heroin and get like 500 health healed is fun. He's good. I like him. He's not a tank. The only reason he's classified as a tank is because he has 600 health and he can heal 300 of it. He's not a tank though. He has nothing like a shield like every other tank hero has, and it's weird. I don't know why he's classified as a tank, and I don't know why they kept him as a tank in Overwatch 2 when, you know, they changed frickin' Doomfist or whatever. Yeah, he's fun. He just shouldn't be a tank because he's not. Number 5 is Wrecking Ball. I believe, no, this is my second favorite tank in the game. Wrecking Ball is funny because the meteor drop thing is cool. The chain is cool. The gun works. The shield's good. The ultimate's good. It's just a generally good character. No complaints. Good. Number 6 is Roadhog. Roadhog was one of the first characters I really started playing, so I have a soft spot for him there. The chain, obviously fun, cool, effective, it works. Being able to just sit and inject yourself with heroin and get like 500 health healed is fun. He's good. I like him. He's not a tank. The only reason he's classified as a tank is because he has 600 health and he can heal 300 of it. He's not a tank though. He has nothing like a shield like every other tank hero has, and it's weird. I don't know why he's classified as a tank, and I don't know why they kept him as a tank in Overwatch 2 when, you know, they changed frickin' Doomfist or whatever. Yeah, he's fun. He just shouldn't be a tank because he's not. Number 5 is Wrecking Ball. I believe, no, this is my second favorite tank in the game. Wrecking Ball is funny because the meteor drop thing is cool. The chain is cool. The gun works. The shield's good. The ultimate's good. It's just a generally good character. No complaints. Good. Number 4 is Zenyatta, my first main. So a very big soft spot for him there. Oh my gosh! Alright, number 4 is Zenyatta. And Zenyatta is this high mainly for one reason. That being that he was my first real main in the game that I learned really well. He was the first character I learned the game with. So that was fun. I'm so unbelievably excited for the funny kick he's gonna get in Overwatch 2. Oh my gosh. You don't even know how excited I am for funny kick. Number 3, and my second favorite DPS character is Pharah. I lied. This is the easiest character in Overwatch because you fly and hit one button. And maybe another one when your ultimate is charged. I literally don't have anything to say about Pharah. It's Pharah. You fly and you hit one button. What else do you want from me? Concussive Blast is kind of funny. The ultimate's incredible. I mean, it's easy to get shut out of your ultimate, but if they don't have anyone who can do that, it's really, really good. Number 2 is my favorite tank in the game, Winston. Winston perfectly represents the kind of playstyle I said earlier. You run in, you deal a bunch of damage, and you get the heck out of there. Winston is great. I love his jump. I love the Tesla cannon. I'm excited for a secondary shot he's getting in Overwatch 2. He's a great character. No complaints from me, except maybe his ultimate, which is just fine in my opinion. I feel like they could have given him a cooler one with the Primal Rage idea. But generally, no complaints. Great character. However, I do have a favorite other than Winston, which if you're trying to think who the last character I haven't said yet is, it's Junkrat. Junkrat is hilarious. I love the freaking landmine jumps you can do. The trap is a great setup. The primary fire is incredible and deals big damage if you can directly hit someone with it. The ultimate is top 3 best ultimates in the game. There is zero complaints I have about Junkrat. He is a near perfect character in my opinion. I think my only complaint with him is that they could have given him a secondary fire. I'm kind of sad they didn't do that in Overwatch 2 and gave him basically no changes. But overall, perfect character. And that's it. That's my opinion on all the Overwatch characters pretty much. And I think last thing I'm going to do in this video is kind of just talk about the movesets I'm excited for in Overwatch 2. And I guess the new characters. I haven't obviously played them yet. Junker Queen looks awesome, but I have a feeling I'm never actually going to get to play Junker Queen for like a solid week while the game is coming out. Because, you know, everyone's going to want to play him immediately. Sojourn, what looks fine. Kiriko looks alright, but I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to see Kiriko in game before I make an opinion on her. I think the character I'm honestly the most excited for is Oriza. The spear rework is so freaking cool. I can't wait to try him out. Let's see. Winston secondary fire, I said. That's cool. Honestly, I'm very, very mixed on the Bastion reworks. This is another character I'm going to have to see in game. Because, yeah, they needed to rework him. But just getting rid of the turret form is so sad. Because it's just what you know Bastion for. So just getting rid of that seems so sad. And the new ultimate looks lame. I don't know. I'm very, very, very shaky on that one. I'm definitely going to see that in game. Oriza might become my new favorite. I might make an update later on after Overwatch 2 is out for a couple years or so. Talking about all the characters in the second game because a bunch of new ones are coming, which is cool. I'm excited. I think Overwatch 2 is going to be good. It really is. We're going to have to give it some time to grow because it's going to be rough here at the start. But I have faith in this. I think it's going to go well. So, thank you for watching. Salmonella's back. That's very cool. You also go watch some Salmonella Academy. He's back. I thought he was dead. He's not dead. That's crazy. He's alive. Anyway, keep calm, hate core, and see you later. I got a Thomas Jefferson Funko Pop.